Good morning, guys. Since I can't be with you, I want to make you some zucchini bread today. So I'm going to show you how to take these two crazy cut up zucchinis and make them into a really, really yummy bread. First thing we're going to do is take these zucchini and we're going to shred them up in the food processor. This is a little bit noisy. So we're going to put them in here and we're going to shred up so that they make for a very delicious, moist bread. I wish you could see this. It's very, very cool. They go into this food processor and they come out as little shreds. So we put this in here, put it down, put it down with your finger, there you go. Next we're going to take those zucchini shreds and we're going to put them into the mixing bowl. We're going to bring the bowl over. This is for the mixer. We're going to just take very carefully take the blade off. Really, really super sharp. And we're going to put our hand in and just get all of that zucchini out. Very delicious, very, very good for us. Zucchini. Then we're going to change, put this back on here. We're going to see what it's like to shred up some apples. I like to use apples in the zucchini bread because it helps them be very moist and yummy and makes you use less oil. So we're going to put the blade in to our food processor, dump our apples in. See if you can see this. We're going to dump our apples. Yummy. Buy one. Back in the bowl. Get our lid. Put it on. See what happens here. Kind of see that. Getting all broken up in there. Yummy, yummy, moist apples. Now I'm adding the apples to the zucchini. Put the lid back on. I love this machine. It's called a food processor. We're going to zhuzh that up for a minute. This. And it mixes it perfectly so it becomes a really moist, delicious way to make our zucchini bread. Okay, get a sip of coffee. We're going to go ahead and take all of our zucchini mixture and we're going to throw it into our big heavy-duty mixer to make up a delicious bread. First, we're going to add that zucchini that we made. So we're going to put that all in with the apples. All that yummy goodness out of there. That was it for later. Then we're going to add a cup of regular white sugar. We're going to add some brown sugar. Brown sugar makes it really, really sweet, makes it have a little rich taste. And so we're going to add just a quarter of a cup of brown sugar. And the fun thing about brown sugar is just alone it tastes really good. So you take a little quarter cup like this. I just stick mine in the bag and make sure it's clean. And then when you do brown sugar, you smash it down into the cup like that. So put that there. And then we're going to add 2 eggs. I always crack them on the flat surface so the shell doesn't go in. There we go. So now we're going to zhuzh that up, mix that all up, and make that delicious. The next thing we're going to do is add some oil, just a little bit since we put our yummy, yummy apples in there. And then we're going to add a little touch of almond extract, just a tiny little bit to sweeten it. And then about a tablespoon of vanilla. And I do not measure, and I don't usually follow directions. You just got to go with your gut, sort of. What's it going to be like? So we're going to zhuzh that up for a sec, not too long. And then we're going to get ready to do our dry ingredients. Okay guys, so we've mixed it up. You can see the beater there, and it's got an interesting sort of green color. You can see that in there. I'm going to pour that into a pan that has a little bit of olive oil, not olive oil, regular oil. To bake. It's going to be like a nice big loaf in a beautiful ceramic pan from Italy. You just scrape it all out. Let's turn this a little bit for you. Okay guys, so I have it ready to go in the pan. I'm going to stick it in the oven and we'll see what happens when it comes out 40 minutes later. Yum. Okay guys, so it's time for the bread to come out. Towel so I don't burn my hands. Open it up. Doesn't that look beautiful, right? Coming out of the oven. I like to test it to see if it's done. I just put my finger right in the middle. And if it bounces back a little bit, and it's good to go. It's gonna be warm and continue to cook when we take it out. So we Take it out of the oven. We're just gonna put it on top. Just let it sit for a few minutes before we refrigerate it. Yum, how pretty. Okay guys, one of the ways I kind of cheat is I don't mix the dry ingredients separately, but it still comes out very, very yummy. So I'm just gonna put in a half a tablespoon of baking powder right into my flour in the cup. And then a half a teaspoon of baking soda, which is another kind of baking agent, right in the cup of the flour. And then I'm gonna lift my mixer. I'm gonna kind of just dump that in. I'm sure that's not what the recipe says, but I don't really care. It'll be delicious. And I'm gonna add some seasonings, and I put in a bunch of, I don't know if you can see that, cinnamon and a little bit of ginger. So I'm gonna put that right in. Shake that out. And then of course, sea salt. So everything yummy has salt in it to make it cook better than it does. And again, I cheat, I don't really measure. I just mix it out in my hand. That's way too much. Dump some and put it in. Just do it with my hand, just like that. Brush it off. All right, now we're gonna judge this up and we'll see what happens.